Okay, hello guys, time for some Elite Dangerous. Let me do the usual audio test. Bling! And now I must hear my own voice come alive. Okay, hello guys, time for some Elite Dangerous. Let me do the usual audio test. Bling! It works. And of course we want Discord in here as well, since probably we'll be playing with someone else. The pedals have to be okay, combined. I think it's better if I keep the window open. In general, it's giving me less trouble if I do. I used to play like this, like when I got the wheel at first. I didn't want to swap the pedals every time. Then when I started doing mostly plain flight simulation games, I realized that the actual rudder pedals were better. But for something like Elite, it doesn't really make all that difference. So now that the hello, okay. And now that the wheel pedals have become again my main pedals, mostly because of SnowRunner, which doesn't support the rudder pedals, yeah, I set Elite in a way that allows. Look how many of my friends have played this game. 9 friends, actually. Never noticed. Never noticed. Another exception. I had this yesterday as well. Did I care yesterday? No, I don't think it made any difference. I think it's an error from the launcher. I have no idea. It's not like I started anything strange, like in terms of apps, third-party apps, Joy to Key, Vorpex, these kind of weird things. No, Elite Dangerous, I run it just like it is. Yeah, it's the Elite Dangerous launcher. It makes absolutely no difference for the purpose of the game, yes. Starting up right. It's preparing the shader, it's always been kind of muddy when it does it, you see, but it's working, yeah, it's there. Huh? 60%? Come on. What's this giant hourglass thing? The index doesn't produce it. It's an Oculus thing. It's an Oculus thing. You wouldn't understand. So? Do I have anything that stops my... No. I'm at the correct distance from... I never ever understood why this... Sometimes this game starts in a second. Sometimes it takes all the time of the war to generate... To prepare the planet generation system. Well, okay. Should have started... Next time I started before I start to stream. It doesn't make sense to have to wait all this time. Come on, they're waiting for you. Okay, loading game. Here it is with my newly lime-colored ship. Other rewards from previous session 0. Wow. That's bad. We gotta do something about it. Okay, I love that they have a weekly cap for arcs, because people probably play this game so much that otherwise they would have 10,000 arcs in like 3 days. Hi King! Welcome to the stream. KNG, nice nickname. Nice nickname indeed. Where am I at the moment? I was at a conflict zone if I'm not mistaken. I'm also completely out of everything, yes. Apparently I am. Conflict zone is closed, but I'm out of heat sinks. Huh? What about... Oh, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, everything 0. Wow, I left the game like this. Okay, but actually it's good, so we can go back to the station, which in this case is actually a settlement on the planet, and perhaps find a good mission there. But honestly, today I wanted to go looking for the low temperature diamond that my friend told me about yesterday too. Huh? By the way, who is online? Thinking Portals and Apocalypse. Apocalypse is the Italian player we played with some time ago. And I think these pedals should go forward a bit. They're not really comfortable to use. Yeah, like so. Okay, we go to Moran Bastion. We reload this weapon and, well, if I can find a good mission, one that will give me plenty of arcs, okay, I can stick around. Otherwise, I'll depart immediately for the Low Temp Diamonds. If I remember where they were supposedly situated. Which I might not, honestly. Oh, no, again. Why do I suck now at slowing down? No, wait a sec. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, I spoke too soon. By the way, I should raise the overlay a bit, yeah, like this. No, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's a nice planet. We could actually explore it. Well, it's not really okay. It's still a bit too fast, but not that terribly. Not as much as I feared. Look at it in all its line color beauty, yeah, and a beautiful color. No, actually, for a car I would hate it, but for a spaceship it looks kinda nice. It's garish, I guess. Makes you think of a party, Gatorade, Sprite, soft drinks of various types, energy variety or not. Yes, Moran Bastion, yes. Bastion, that was some fine game. I mean, maybe it's a bit overrated, eh? Everyone always speaks about Bastion like it's the greatest 2D game since forever. It's got some qualities to it. It's a bit short and easy though, you have to give it that too. Honestly, I played through it a couple of times and then that was it for me. Some people seem to replay it like every year. It's not the kind of game that lends for such a sustained enjoyment of it. In my opinion, then, of course, everyone can have his own. But speaking of that, well, I have nothing to say about the word Moran. I don't know what Moran is even meant to signify. We will be there in about 30 seconds. So it's all good. I wonder if drag drives make a difference. I mean, tier 5 drag drives, not the engines I got installed yesterday. If they make me go down to the planet faster. Okay, they should make some difference in that respect. Yesterday we had the final fight with the entire wing of the special forces wing, whatever, the special objective. They were all against me, 5 versus 1. And well, I ran out of everything, of course I did. No, why did I stop 24 kilometers from the objective? Well, it's not that far. Who's overflying it? Seemed like there was a target, but apparently I'm wrong. Massacre contract. It's even open to multi-crew. I don't know, multi-crew. Well, once I'm in the zone. Ah, it's still set. Here it is. Boran. Boran is the place of the Low Temp Diamonds. I don't absolutely remember it. Boran. It's actually a bastion, eh? There's a castle in this settlement. Or at least it looks like it. Oh, here's the System Authority vessel. A very fearsome eagle. You can tell it's fearsome because it's named Axe, of course. Which is a very fearsome weapon. Hey, hi, Christopher! Hey, buddy, do you always stream ED? Well, I do. Often these days. I used to more often some time ago. Now, since I'm stuck with a different headset from my ideal choice, this is probably the game that plays best with it. So I turned it into an occasion of playing some Morally Dangerous. And Paki is here. Paki is my Italian friend who plays a lot of tracking games. Let's see what he's asking. Wait, vedi su Facebook, ti ho mandato una foto su come ho tirato fuori il camion. Ah, he's telling me that he managed to get his truck out of some problematic situation in which he was. Speaking about SnowRunner, I presume. Landing pad 11. Ah, this one, okay. I wonder why it's indicated differently. Thank you for the follow, Christopher. Thank you indeed. I play a lot of simulation games in general. Elite Dangerous will become one of my mainstays these days, I presume. It will remain such. Okay, and also Benis followed me. Thank you guys, thank you bot. Okay, and now we are going to touch down in the Moran Bastion. Okay. Now, if the missions are good, okay. Otherwise, we go to the Low Temp Diamonds. I don't want to waste even more time in a conflict zone that doesn't give me any arcs. If you complete missions, you get arcs. Otherwise, you get nothing for it. Contacts. Well, I should have plenty of combat bonds. 1 million combat bonds should raise my standing, I presume, and give me access to better missions. Apparently not. This is strange. No, wait a sec, it's impossible. My standing should have upgraded. Let's try again. Apparently it doesn't. Let me try to reload the board, because it's kind of strange, really. There should be a better reputation gain, but sometimes it doesn't work. So I'm re-entering. Please call me Chris. Okay, Chris, I will. I will. Do you play Elite Dangerous, Chris? Do you want to play with me Elite Dangerous, maybe even now? You would be welcome to come, huh? Okay. So, let's try again. Mission board. Makes sense, you see. It's the usual thing. Massacre. 60 ship, 6 millions. 81 ship, 13 millions. 15 millions, 90 ships. 90 ships. 90 ships is plenty. And that's it. Like, that is all. Other combat mission. This place just doesn't pay much in general. The other day we had 18 millions for, what, 60 ships? It's not worth it to fight here. How far is Bonan? Let me see. You play on PS4. Ah, then we don't have crossplay, I think. 9 jumps. Hi Aaron, thank you for the follow. Hey, today a lot of follows, thank you guys. I must play this game more. It's always more watch than the usual for me. If we have to go all the way there, I need a better full scoop. I hope they sell them here. Apparently yes, they do. Let's try to do this. I remove my 3A full scoop. We get a 5D full scoop. It's apparently they sell all sorts of full scoop here. 5C, 6C, 6B. 6B is not bad. Go for the 6B. And in place of that module, I don't know, whatever, I don't care. Full reinforcement, never too many. Okay, and now we can make this Corvette move. I bought the game a long time ago, but couldn't get to grips with it. I played the original in the 90s. In the 80s. Ah, yeah, it's a very old game. I know. I played it as well. My cousin had it on his Amiga. I've been enjoying it during the apocalypse. It's quite the appropriate game, no? I mean, people are constantly saying that Animal Crossing is the quintessential quarantine game. And in my opinion it isn't, because you're already stuck in a house. Why even play a game that makes you be stuck in 2 houses at the same time? You're always in the same place in Animal Crossing. If I'm stuck in a quarantine, what I like to do is actually to fly around and explore the galaxy. I think the quintessential quarantine game would be a traveling game. Not a game where you just care for your little town and make it prettier, because this is what I want to do when I'm traveling. But if I'm stuck at home, no, I would rather have the opposite from the game. Don't you think so, Chris? Should I drive the car around a bit and maybe find some material, since I'm already on a planet? If he lets me land easily, I will. Otherwise, we rush away to the zone of the low temperature diamonds. My plan is this. I'll go there, have my mining equipment sent, and while we wait for the mining equipment to come my way, we do some random missions. And this should give us money in the meantime. Come on, raise our reputation. I mean, no, it should work. But mostly I don't want to do the exact same stream again, but I just go to the combat zone and shoot the entire time. Come on. Okay. Before doing that though, let me gather some money, just because I love driving the car again. You don't feel trapped when you have the universe to explore. See, I think the exact same thing, man. This is the truth. What would you want to play if you're stuck at home? Something like this? Or maybe, I don't know, what's the quintessential exploration game beside this? Honestly, I would, perhaps I would have fun with Google Earth as well, no? Google Earth works very well in VR. It becomes a very entertaining, proper game to be played in VR, I think. I've had a lot of fun with Google Earth in VR. You can actually set the sense of proportion, no? Like you become a giant, and you see everything standing below you, like a fake reproduction of reality, or you make everything huge and maybe stand on top of a skyscraper and jump down it. VR is actually that cool. It actually allows for doing that. That's just the city that I'm pointing at. Let's use the scanner to find a bunch of minerals or two. We will be mining before the end, like properly mining this time, before the end of the stream. So we best get into the idea by gathering materials on the planet. If the scanner picks anything, of course. If the scanner does, which is a big if. Whee! Don't dislike driving around when you got... Whee! When you have an interesting terrain like this planet. With the bastion in the middle of the giant crater, no? Quite the setting. Almost feels like the setting of a science fiction novel. A settlement built inside a giant crater. There's so much headcanon that you can build around this game. Like the fact that there isn't a proper plot, but only the tools necessary to create your own story. It means that the limit is your own fantasy, basically. I think people could take inspiration for writing proper novels out of this game. And I also think that many have. There should be plenty of fanfiction about this. I have bad internet, I got kicked out there. Ah, well, I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear. You can watch me on Twitch if you prefer, same name. Zarlog Gaming, I'm also on Twitch. Here's our chondrite, or chondrite, I don't know. Being Italian I would say chondrite, but it sounds kind of strange in English, I guess. You can never have too many of these things. Phosphorus. Phosphorus is especially good because you use it to reload your multi-cannons. Some more iron, nothing really rare. Carbon. The chondrite is not good, the meteorites are good. And carbon. And also... Whee! Phosphorus, nothing special. You can see where we are going to zoom away once we engage our hyperspace. But before doing that, let me see if I find anything else. I'm picking something on my scanner, look at it. The third pedal is actually the booster. No clutch on this. No clutch on the SRV. Whee! You gotta say wee when you lose control of the SRV. It's essential, basically. If I had an horn, I would sound it. But this is not SnowRunner. I can shoot, I guess, in place of sounding the horn. I'm picking up something over there. Another one, and then we leave, I guess. Because I'm picking up something in this direction. Look at it. Might even be something good, I guess. It's impossible not to spin this thing. Impossible, even with the wheel. Now I'm getting closer. Look at the scanner. I love that. We is universal, it isn't it? It's just an human expression. I think entire theses have been written on the fact that some shapes of language work no matter where you're from. What is this? Data point, public. I've never seen one of these. All links established. New data discovered. What is this meant to be? Unusual encrypted files. It's a fallen satellite. Yes, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. First time, actually. I start calling back my ship. I don't want to just drive around the entire time. And we start moving toward the Low Temp Diamonds. Yes. Low Temp Diamonds is all I need to make money, basically, in this game. I just don't have enough. I'm always... I reach a point where I want to buy something and I can't, and this is wrong. You need to min-max everything in this game if you want to actually be worth something in PvP, which is the ultimate test of your build. I love that you can use positional audio to tell where it's coming down from. Unfortunately, the window with the chat covers the ship completely, but here you have it. Crew Commander Zarbelok. We are going to accelerate away towards the Low Temp Diamond mining bed. Interesting planet though. Moran Bastion. Not one where I would spend like hours, but still interesting nonetheless. Of course it had to land 3 kilometers away, otherwise it wouldn't be an AI piloting the ship. I think I could have landed it at least 1 kilometer away. Or maybe I should say at most. Negative tower, I'm being on fuel. RTB. Who's this guy? And why is he saying that? Come on, just impossible to control. It's the natural desert. This guy used to have a problem where by playing it, the return center spring just disabled on the wheel force feedback, and it made the handling the SRV even worse. Apparently no longer does it. No longer does it, luckily. I wish you could make it yo when you jump. Unfortunately, not that I know of. It's a big annoyance that you cannot make it yo, like turn left to right. I haven't been in a planet vehicle yet. It's a major part of the game. It allows for gathering of materials now. You know how it works, all the entire meta that this game has with powering up your ship, basically. Once you A rank it, meaning that you get all the A rank modules for it, you need to power it further by doing engineering. Engineering basically means that you go to specific NPCs, which are listed here to the right. No, you have an engineer screen. I don't know if I can look at it from the... Yeah, here they are. And basically you gain access by fulfilling certain specific conditions, and then you gotta bring to them materials. And these materials are of 3 types. You have data materials that you get by scanning the enemy ships, manufactured materials that you can loot from them when you destroy them, and then you have, of course, raw materials, which are basically minerals, and not the minerals you mine from the ship. The minerals you pick... Excuse me! It's my allergy, don't worry. It's the minerals that you actually pick from the car proper on planets, and there is a big meta to that as well. You gotta look for them all over. It's not simple. In fact, I do it at random. If I find something good, okay. Once in a while you gotta descend on a planet and start picking up stuff, or eventually you will need to do it. You will need to do it anyway. Wow, it's spinning a lot today, even more than usual. This thing needs stability control. Also, I'm noticing that my ship hasn't landed. Ha! It's another bug. Okay, tell you what, guys, we send the ship away and I just self-destruct this thing because it doesn't cost enough for me to waste all the time that it's gonna take. But can it actually self-destruct? Now I'm thinking. Yeah. Hey, it's quicker. Hey, it's quicker. Bless you. Thank you, man. I'm going to self-destruct because I don't want to take so long to make the thing land again. 20 seconds. What the hell? Waste my time. Besides, I'll be already in the ship. It's quicker that way. 4, 3, 2, 1. I die! Boom! But in fact, I don't die. I just go back to the ship. Okay. Let's go. Let's start our long trip. If I take another 5 minutes just to recover the thing, no? And when are we gonna be done? We got job, money, time is money. It's actually more money than the cost of that stupid car. That's also universal in a way. I wonder if my friend actually gave me good advice. I think so, I think so. Now that I remember, I also had that problem with the booster, the shield booster, that I cannot actually use because the new weapons take too much energy. Let me see. Oh, they're all activated now. I will deactivate when I open my hard points, yeah. Well, there's not much I can do about it. Not much, because... Hey, hi! Stefan! Welcome to the stream. Excuse me what you're saying? I cannot see the bottom line. Hi! Look Howism. Hi, yes, it's an Howism game. It's an Howism game indeed. I always loved it. I always had the simplest thing, look Howism, like just scooping the fuel from the stars, no? Such a great looking game. And so damn immersive. I forgot to change the color of my suit. I wanted it to match the color of the ship now that it's green. But we'll do it eventually. So guys, today we make the big money, or at least we start moving toward that. We'll be mining low temperature diamonds before too soon. I play without VR, but it seems worth it. For this game it's worth it. This game alone made VR worth it in the beginning, when VR didn't have much, but it had this, and well, it was enough. In fact, I got into the game only because of VR, but then it became probably my favorite game of forever. There is nothing that even comes close. Whee! Look at that. This is the pulsar, the quasar. What's the name of this thing? Well, it's the thing that kills you if you go too close, so we best go a bit further away from it. Thank you for the like, Stefan, and welcome to the stream. We play a lot of VR games if you enjoy to watch them. Mostly of the simulation variety, but not only. For the time being, I'm a bit limited because I'm down to just my Oculus. The index is broken, but I'm receiving the repair part, I think during the mid part of next week. And Donald has also followed me. Thank you, man. I get so many follows from this game. I'm gonna play this game more. I will keep playing it once the index is back here. Oh, watch out, guys. This is a brown dwarf. I cannot scoop this either. I'm using a lot of fuel now. I'm half tank. It can actually pose some danger if you cannot refuel after so many jumps. Let's keep scanning because it's money anyway, and we always like the money. Thank you for the like, Daniel. Thank you indeed. Only 5 jumps to our destination. Of course, I don't have enough fuel to do 5 jumps. Ah, next one is a red dwarf. You can scoop the red dwarf, so it's okay. Yes. Seems... Well, I haven't played with Thinking Portals in a long time. Apocalypse is in a private... probably is in a private group with his friends. I don't know if he would join me. No, let's just investigate this tip that I got from Cetigos yesterday about the overlapping zones. I hope VR comes to PS4. Ah, yes, I do as well. And let me see what Chris is saying. I bought No Man's Sky. It was good, but too buggy. My friend lost a save of over 100 hours. I know. You should always back up your saves in buggy games in general. I've been having the worst problems with SnowRun, the other game that I play mostly these days. Now I back up before and after every single session. It's really the bane of PC gaming. When you lose your save for similar endeavors, you just lose the will to play, and maybe even live. I would like to shoot, I think it's B. Yeah, hand heat sink, that will quicken our progress, because if I can stay cool while I scoop, look at this, we got a good scoop at the moment. I'm already back at full fuel. Okay, and thank you for the follow, Stefan, as well. Okay, Crucis Sector PCV 820, what an inspiring name! They really been scouring all mythologies. I wonder from which. This is like the name of Elon Musk's son, basically. It must have been an ancient, important historical personage, PCV 820, which is PCV is the name of an ancient atmospheric plane. It would have been ancient in the time of this game. Of course, it takes place in the freaking future, guys. But I best not digress. Let's keep scooping stars until we get to our final arrival point. VR unfortunately, Chris, is not coming very soon. Sei arrivato a livello 7, Pachi. Ehi, non l'avevo letto. Ottimo, ottimo. Vai così. Mi raggiungerai presto e supererai anche. Il problema... No, I should speak English. The problem of VR for the PS4 is that it takes a lot of processing power. I don't think the current system can do it for games such as this. It can do it for simple games. It's a bit like the Quest conundrum, no? The Oculus Quest is great for its portability, the ease of use, but the games will always be inherently flawed by the fact that VR just takes a lot of processing power. Like this very game, if I were playing at the maximum resolution of the other headset that I have, the Index, you would have a lot of problems. I would have to set my details to the minimum already, and this is basically it is no longer the best PC you can get, but it is pretty close. So imagine doing this on a console. Maybe the new consoles will be able to have VR in these games. It's possible. It is possible. Only 2 jumps to Boran. I presume I will meet players there as well. Because my friend Citigus told me yesterday that everyone is there mining these diamonds. Apparently everyone knew it, except for me, that there's a triple overlapping diamond site on Zokno. Now, depending on how long it takes to bring all the mining materials and the mining equipment here, I might decide to rebuy them instead, because anyway I can sell the old ones and get 100% of the money back. You know how this game works, no? Anyway, we're there. Refueling again. I can just refuel along the way. It's this good of a fuel scoop, the 6A fuel scoop, huh? Cost like 10 millions, I think. Bonan. Here we come, Bonan, for a fuel scoop. Where in the galaxy are you, asked Daniel. Boran, as you can see. The place where everyone is currently mining low temp diamonds, or so they told me. I'm in open, Daniel, if you want to join, huh? Just tell me your in-game name and I'll send a friend request. Maybe we can meet up. Maybe we can do the mining together. That would make it more interesting. Mining can be sort of boring. I might switch to a private session if it's really dangerous, because once I convert this ship to its mining configuration, it's kind of dangerous to stick around in open. I will be very vulnerable. Okay. Unfortunately, this place doesn't seem to have any large station. This is annoying. Okay, and what about the settlements? Probably not worth it either. Can I scan it off from all the way here? But they won't be outposts or places where you can land anyway, or I would know, I think. Well, let me think. Probably I should go to the closest high-tech system and start bringing my mining gear here. I say high-tech because perhaps I'll find more stuff that I can buy straight away. I don't see any player at the moment on radar. Let me just see if this is a settlement. Because if this is a settlement, we're good to go already. I can bring the stuff here. I'm not sure though. I think they show up like this even if they're not landable. I wonder if I can use the spectrum scanner to know already what it is. No, I don't think so. Well, maybe if I scan the planet, no? Honestly, I never tried. Never had the need. Like Boran 2A. Without this point of the spectrum, they're not planets. This is a planet, I think. Boran A3. No, this is the guy who asked for it. I never asked for it. But Am I stuck in the tutorial or something that I never asked for? Oh no, I think my mouse escaped. Look at what I did. My mouse escaped the window and went behind it. Okay, not ideal. Okay, but it's easily solvable. Imagine if I go and click the stop streaming button when this happens. No, having said that, in theory it should give me information about the settlements now. Yeah, it does, and it's landable. It's landable indeed. A planetary port, off safe harbor and a serious service to pilots. This tells me nothing on whether it's got large landing pads or not. I presume it does. But wait a sec, it doesn't have outfitting, I think. Local activity is straight. Not sure. Moorcock installation. Maybe I can find more information for that on Inara. Let me try and do it. Moorcock installation Inara. I'm asking for too much. I gotta actually search it within Inara. Okay, Galaxy. No. Oh, or EDDB, I guess. Usually go to EDDB actually. Station, a single hop. Ubi station. No, even better. Just go systems. Type Boran. No, not Biran. Boran. Yes. Orbital Planetary Brothers Installation. Wait a second, that's not the name of the place I'm going to. I'm going to Moorcock Installation. And no. Ah, here it is, Planetary Settlement. Market, Black Market, outfitting, yeah. It has outfitting, okay. And this is where we're going to land, Moorcock Installation. Sorry guys, I have to go, don't worry Chris, don't worry. I'm in Boran, yeah, I told me. Boran with two ends, huh? I look forward to seeing you all again, and I look forward to seeing you again as well. Okay, now that Chris has left us, we start making money so that he won't know how to make money. No, I joke. Anyway, it's not going to happen so soon. I gotta get the mining gear here first. That's the thing. Moorcock installation, here I come. So the plan. Calling everything to the outfitting station that this place is supposed to have, and then we start doing missions. I hope I can get everything to here soon enough to start mining during this stream. Of course, it doesn't just depend from me. We'll see. At least it will be day this time. I always land in night. I'm on the wrong side of the planet at the moment. That might be problematic. Look at this. It looks. I think when they landed with the space shuttle, they saw this thing. Imagine seeing this in real life. You're turning around a planet to get into alignment with a structure on its surface. It's completely mind-boggling. Someone else is doing exactly the same, by the way. But it's not a player. 600 kilometers is nothing for this ship. 400. Two. And now we're getting really close. We can almost see the other planet, which apparently has an orbiting satellite that passes above it, if you see at the line. Okay, we're almost there. 35 seconds, it says. And now let's engage the power of our tier 5 drags. Oh, this will take less, I presume, than it did before. Looks like such a tiny place. I hope it really has what I need. I'm not so sure, honestly. I think he knows again. He must hate me. I need to rebind my controls for these pedals, also for the external view. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with these pedals. I used to have perfect external view control. This is not a settlement. I went to the wrong place. I should have gone to Brothers Installation, what the hell? Ma didn't I double check on the... It's not so far anyway. Didn't I double check or what? I went to the wrong place. Okay. It's closed, luckily. Excuse me, I was sure I had looked on ADDB. So it's Brother Installation is the place we want to go. While we go toward there, I check again. Facilities, market, black market. Ah, because it's red, it means it doesn't have it. Okay, green means it has it. So it's Brothers Installation where I wanted to be. Well, good thing that we just confirmed, by the way, that Brothers Installation indeed has it. Unfortunately, unless I get away from the planet, it will take ages. Okay, after this little misunderstanding... I will probably also call some ship here, so that I remember where this good system is. Resource extraction site. You see, there's plenty of resource sites. Ehi, thank you for the follow, Claudio. O forse dovevi dire grazie per avermi seguito, perché mi sa che sei italiano come me. Oh, let's try to arrive at a normal distance this time. Look at the winged planet over there. That would be pretty cool to see. Imagine in the evening you see that come over the horizon. That's freaking cool. That dimension of a planet, yeah, because we're a moon of it, I think. That's the exact same type of settlement as the one where I was earlier. And since it has outfitting, it's just what I needed. I hope I didn't sell my... I could have sold the cargo base, I'm not sure, but anyway, we'll be moving from this system. In the meantime, we started to bring the stuff that would take too long to gather again. Oh, is the gravity heavier than I expected or something? It's okay. That's the reason we have shields, for botched landings, of course. So, no problem like that. Let's just touch down again. Start entering the hangar, because anyway you got access. You got access the outfitting screen. Ah, this even has mercenary and legal facilities. Good, good. Mission board, let's see if they got anything good. Of course, my rank will be a bit low. Oh, I would like to have combat missions, honestly. Destruction, another more sentry scheme. That's boring as fuck. Massacre the pirates. That's also kind of boring. It's 4 millions though, huh? Elite rank, this is not too bad. Massacre Carter of Irula. 45 pirates. I don't know, accept them, and we'll see. Anyway, it's not like I have any special. Take out the emplacement grid for 2 millions. Well, maybe if I find the time. Okay, outfitting. Ah, like I said, I don't want to lose this place, which supposedly it doesn't have a shipyard. Okay, I cannot call ships here. What I can do is bring all my mining stuff to this place, so which would be abrasion blaster, transfer to this station, subsurface displacement missile, multi-cannon point defense, planetary vehicle, mining laser, of course, mining laser, pulse laser, missile rack, missile. The cargo, it's not very good cargo rack, but bring it nonetheless. Pulse laser, multi-cannon, collector limpet controller, which is even engineer, prospector limpet controller, seismic charge launcher, yeah, detailed surface scanner, yeah, cargo rack, still not very good, pulse wave analyzer, another collector limpet controller. I don't know, bring this one as well, might be useful, I don't know. Beam laser, hull reinforcement, fuel scoop. The smaller fuel scoop could be useful. These are the big cargo racks, we have them. Okay, 1 and 2. Scoop, ship generator, fuel scoop. Okay, these will all be here in 45 minutes. What time is it? We can do it. We can do it starting 4 o'clock. In the meantime, we go and do missions, of course. But even better than that, let's just go to a conflict zone so I show you some serious action. Come on, every stream should have a bit of action. You should have a bit of everything, but action is the thing that you always must do in a stream. What's the closest war state system? I'm filtering by state, only war systems. Apparently there are no wars. Are we in a very peaceful sector of the galaxy or something? Seems almost an oxymoron in this game, like people can be at peace in Elite Dangerous. I don't believe it. Closest. There should be a function, find me the closest war. It's what I do most of the time. We can still go bounty hunting too, huh? Well, let's take off and we'll see. We can go bounty hunting, right? We're in a resource gathering zone. We can also go and look at the players which supposedly are mining these low temperature diamonds. They will be a bit scared when they see a Corvette coming their way. Let's go scare some guys. I hope I don't scare them too much and they actually turn around and kick my ass. But if they're resource gathering zones, there will be enemy ships as well. Actually, I'd be doing them a favor by policing this place. Let's treat it as a community goal, yeah. Before joining the mining, we clear the zones from hostiles. Might turn out interesting, I guess. It will be super easy with the ship, but... also, I don't have my hull reinforcement package, because I got the bigger fuel scoop, but I mean... will that really pose a problem? I don't think so. Okay, so, points of interest. Actually, sometimes bounty hunting can be more lucrative than conflict zones. Can be even more lucrative. Let's go and check it out. Maybe we'll find someone to form a wing with. Ooh. Hey, hello Tolitz, welcome to the stream. Some more Elite Dangerous today. I got a plan, a big money making scheme, man. I'll be mining the low temperature diamonds that apparently are on this sector. But before doing that, since it will need 40 minutes to have my gear, I'll go and do some bounty hunting in said sector and see how much can I earn in the meantime. Or I can always go for this mission that I accepted, huh? In the Irula system, Bakuari system, and Fugair system. Well, we start by bounty hunting because I don't know how long it will take to do these missions, whereas bounty hunting can last as long as I want it to last. Should I open to multi-crew at this point? I'm going to do bounty hunting, I mean, why not? Someone might join. We might meet someone interesting by doing this. There is no reason not to. Does it tell me when my friends have been online last time? Not from here. Maybe if I press S, but that might make the ship slow down. Let's not do it for the time being. Depending, guys, depending on what I find. If there are only uninteresting ships, we'll go doing the mission or look for war again. Resource extraction site, low, hazardous. It's always cool when you come to the rings. I haven't done it in a while, actually. So, 4 o'clock is when I get the mining equipment. We will be able to do some mining, then most of it will come tomorrow, probably. Why am I so fast at the moment? Ooh, that's too fast. Let's pretend this is an acrobatic show that I wanted to not turn a bit this way and that, just because. It's not like I just miss my target, it's all intentional, all intentional. Now we are reaching the appropriate angle. And we further. I still see no players. No players whatsoever. Here we are. There we are. I don't think I need night vision here. Switch to combat mode. Let's hope we find anything to do combat with. No one's spawning. What is this? Well, actually, I feel safer if I activate this, to tell you the truth. I don't know. They merge with the backdrop very, very much. It's extremely dense. This is unlike most rings that I've seen. There's more rocks than... Wow, it's incredible. I can tell it will be a good site to mine. Look at that, I already found an anaconda. Let's see if it's an enemy. Ah, deploy the fighter too. Apparently, yes, it's an enemy. Bam! What a wonderful way to begin combat, by bumping into a rock. Wanted. Boran Camorra. Ooh, a guy from the Camorra. The Camorra, you know what it is? It's a sort of mob from the southern part of Italy. He's a criminal, this guy. He's a criminal. This cannot stand. Unfortunately, I gotta recharge my shields, but all because I bumped into the rock, not because he's hitting me. I will actually target his power plant. It's always worth it to do in Anaconda. It's so easy to hit the power plant. Look at it, it's gone. No power plant, like in half a second. Once the shields are down, if you can hit the power plant, you finish it very quickly. Okay, what else, what else? I cannot switch to the fighter because I'm in multi-crew. Well, I'm not in multi-crew actually. But I guess. A python, a python. No, this is not wanted. I disable multi-crew then, because I want to fly the fighter. Otherwise, what is even the fun of bounty hunting? No wasting my time for a vulture. I love that he has an helmet when he flies the fighter. You only see tiny worthless ships, unfortunately. Oops. Oops. I broke my fighter by crashing into that guy. Oh well. The fighter is not very expensive either. Maybe that cobra? So look at this guy's name, Agent. I guess he's an agent, not a secret one though. Only worthless ships. Maybe. Wait, did I see a... No, there's none. But this is boring, guys. I see nothing of value, huh? Before going away, I want to double check that I can find, maybe, a decent war zone. I think we have been kind of lucky, huh? It's not so simple. These days we always found a war zone. It's not so simple to find one when you want it. Ah, here you have it. Here it is. Bayou Risk. How far? 3 jumps. Well, with my fuel scoop that won't take long. Recall the fighter. One final scan if there is anything that I can actually go and bounty hunt. Apparently not. Fighter is in, huh? Not so sure. No, it's not. Where is it? Boarding, it says. Ah, I hear the sound of the engine. Here it is. Yeah, I think it's about here. By the sound. Come on. Oh, here you are. Okay, well. Wait a sec. Tomb. Guy named Tomb gotta be an enemy. Jasper Sharon. Jade Jasper Sharon. He's wanted, I told you. When they name something like Tomb, you will just know that they are. Good morning, afternoon, Commander. It's afternoon here. It's afternoon, Kevin. Thank you. Thank you for the good wishes. Yeah, you know what I'm doing to do? I'm going to mine low temperature diamonds real soon. And now I got away from my mining equipment to be here. Will be about half an hour, I presume. In the meantime, I'm finding some targets to bounty hunt. Maybe I'll move to an actual conflict zone now. This is kind of boring. There is no good targets. They're all pretty shitty targets. It's not worth it. Let's go somewhere more interesting. I hope it's on this side of the planet. Yes, yes, it is. Just 3 jumps, I think. Ah, I see shooting. Wait a sec. Yeah, but it's tiny ships. Just unworthy of my time in general. Okay. Hyperspace time. LTD values are down. Last I know, sadly. Waiting for it to rise again before cashing in. Ah, really? You tell me so. I don't know, my friend told me that the other day he came to this place named Boran, and he managed to make like $1.5 billion in a couple of days. I don't know, something so crazy. And so I wanted to actually try. I never did it actually. I did it sometimes, like I happened to find some, but I never went to the actual overlapping systems to try and get really into it. It seemed like a fun activity for the stream, because I've been doing mostly conflict zones, no? All the times I stream conflict zone, always the same thing. So to go and do something different, I guess. A bit too close to the star, actually. Wait a sec, I'm overheating bad. Okay, now go. Too bad I cannot check the timer, but I know that when it is 4 o'clock, more or less, the stuff should be there. We'll wait for 10 past 4, I guess, to be sure. Seems like an interesting prospect, also to show the mining mechanics maybe to new players, they might not know that. We're almost at Vyurisk, where apparently a war is raging. And I hope it's the kind of war that lets you earn some money, unlike the place where we were before. Vyurisk. Right around the corner now. Should be looking where to go and sell them too, right? It's not so simple to find a place where to sell them actually. For a good price. Ooh, here we have it already. Cosmogonic covered site network. What's that? Installation. This place isn't bad either, huh? A war raging, 3 large stations, high population system. What kind of economy it has, I wonder? Let me see. This is agriculture industria. Well, I don't know. It looks landable. Landable planet close to the conflict zone is always cool. Okay, so more serious action, I guess. This looks just like Mars. The true question is, does it have an atmosphere? No, it doesn't, so it's landable. Could be fun to explore that huge crater over there. What do you think? Might have some good minerals in it, maybe, since it's a prime meteoroid impacted zone. Here we are, conflict zone, finally. Action is coming, trust me, if you stuck with me until now and still haven't got bored, here's your reward, finally some action. We are joining the faction Coalition of Uteran or Vyurisk Gold Federal Service. Well, Uteran sounds more fun, if I have to say, and I'll go for the fun sounding name. starting with a python, something in between. Not too big, not too small, a python. Good appetizer, I guess. Yes, you can see the power of these beam lasers that I mounted. Let's disable flight assist. It's cooler that way. It just looks more cool, the kind of maneuvering that you do during combat. Besides, I got all gimbal weapons on this. Unfortunately, because I noticed that when I fight the smaller ships, it's just not worth it to go with anything else. The fixed one just don't contribute as much, because against the small ships you don't use them at all. Okay, what else? Something big, something bigger. There is nothing bigger, but there is another python. Wait a sec, did he die? Yeah, he did. The only problem with the old gimbal is this: when he got the chaff, when he gets the chaff going, yeah, you're going to hit absolutely nothing. Damage is coming his way. Not going to survive any time longer. Come on, don't waste too much time on a stupid python. Hi, Mad Murdoch, it's you. Hey, welcome. Welcome. We played with Murdoch the other day. He's the guy with the stellar Corvette. I copied some of your ideas. Now I'll show you. I got drag drives now, and also a pretty good what's his name, power distributor. As you can see, I have mixed multi-cannons and beam and pulse. The beams are tier 5, like everything else mostly. Yeah, no, it's a fairly good ship. You can see that the maneuver is completely different from when we played together. It just sucked that day, to tell you the truth. So I'll now show you what I did. Are you in game, by the way? I don't think I saw you in game. And it's gone. No, at the moment you're not. So this is what I have now, just in case you might be still watching. Where is it? Modules, so yes. Yeah, the shield booster just doesn't... I don't have the energy to use the shield booster. Disregard that. Let's pretend you didn't see that. I will show you that I have 30 drive drag, tier 5. And these are the new things that I didn't have the other day. Distributor charge enhances superconduits. No, I'm not in game. Waiting on my girlfriend to call, so I can patch stuff with her. Ah, so you can patch your girlfriend too. This is interesting. I only heard about another variety of patch. The patching that pertains to gaming. But I guess, no, of course, that would be more important. Patching your girlfriend is an essential activity to partake in, much more so than flying ships in virtual space. I'm going to mine some temperature diamonds, huh? I think I know where to go. Or so they told me. Very soon I'll have all my equipment sent my way and I'll be mining the diamonds. The dropships always surprise them with their sturdiness. I just cannot disregard the fact that they're harder to destroy than you would give them credit for. This guy is also using rail guns, and quite a bit of them, because look how he took a notch out of my shields. Didn't he? Wow. I always found that the dropships, supposedly a pretty bad ship, are actually more dangerous than you would think. Look at it, I'm doing nothing to this thing. Attack the power plant. %42%. It just never freaking dies. Federal Navy ship. But how long, really? How long can you go on? And look how much he's hitting my shields with these rail guns of his. Actually quite dangerous. All this from a ship that cost what? 20,000? 20... Doesn't cost anything, it's 200, not that expensive anyway. Like you can buy half a dozen of these with how much mine cost. And yet, look at it, I had to recharge my shields like 3 times. It's also elite rated, that's bound to be worth something. And there you go. I see things which are already half destroyed. That one is escaping though, too late. This one is not escaping yet. Let's make sure he never does. Personally, I like the rugged design of the Federal ships. Like, people tend to say that the Empire ones are cooler, but they also have some kind of appeal. They're more realistic looking in a way, no? Because you don't need an aerodynamic team in space, of course. They will look less realistic in turn when we actually start flying in atmospheric planets, I guess. Who's left? Who's left? A vulture. I can burn through his armor in no time with the beams. That I employ now. We're almost out of targets, guys. Pius, hello, welcome back. Ah, you're hosting me. Really, man, thank you. You're kind. I have so few viewers on Twitch, and so every time someone helps me is very much appreciated. So how's it going with Dreadnought? Have you played it some more? If you really tell me that it's a cool game, eventually I'll install it, I guess. What were you streaming before coming here? Dreadnought, I bet. I am streaming War Thunder, not really much. Ah, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear. But War Thunder is good as a streaming game. I always enjoy streaming it. When I used to do it all the time, people tend to like War Thunder stream. This is also very successful for me, but I'm mostly speaking about Facebook. My main platform, as you know, is Facebook, not Twitch. Then again, it's nice to see the channel grow on both media. Twitch, after all, is the go-to streaming platform. It was a shame for me not to be on it at all. Reason for which I enjoyed switching to a multi-streaming platform like I have now. So, to summarize for the new viewers, I am now in a comfort zone of the neighboring system of Boran, where apparently I can find a very good mining spot, reason for which I call my mining gear, I had it sent to Boran, and while I wait for it to arrive, which should happen in about 20 minutes, I'm sitting in this comfort zone, raining hell upon the enemy to make some easy money and maybe raise my standing with the local factions. Well, at least the local faction that I'm not shooting to death. No, with that one will hate me. I don't even remember for who I'm fighting. I'm just fighting for the ones that pay more, I guess. I'm a mercenary like that. We also accepted some missions that I could try to accomplish. while we wait for 4 o'clock the mining gear to be in place. This is dead. Who else? We got another half-dead target over there. Let's pounce on the weaklings. Stupid allergy is killing me. He started, I knew he would. I see a lot of federal ships. I think I'm no longer in Imperial space. In fact, I haven't seen a cutter in a while. I must have left the territory of the Empire. Which is kind of correct, after all I am a federal by trade. Even though I intended to raise my Imperial standing and eventually get the cutter, but now the prospect of making easy money has called me somewhere else. Let's call it the allure of the frontier. This one is going nowhere, just a lowly python. $22, $18, come on. Dead. And as long as I can shoot pythons, I'm happy. Easy to kill and worth quite some dimes. Ah, the Voyurisk Gold Federal Service we are attacking, and that's what we are attacking. It's almost won, I won't have to be doing it for much longer, I think. Unfortunately, no special objectives, that makes the war zone a bit repetitive. I don't know why it hasn't given any today. Who else? The assault ship, I guess. There's nothing of high value at this moment. We destroyed everything. It's an easy conflict zone, I guess, with no special objectives or anything like that. Ah no, there's a gunship. The gunship is bad. You know that the gunship is actually a great ship. I have one and they enjoy to use it immensely. For a time. Now I use mostly this, but the gunship is also good. Remember to stop shooting when a friend passes through, otherwise you might find yourself in trouble. Friendly fire is never forgiven in this game. Power plant gone. And where are you gonna escape now without a power plant? I don't understand how they can still be flying when they don't have a power plant. It's an NPC thing, it's not something a player would be able to do. Recharging my shields because I didn't notice, but it took a good chunk out of them. It's very easy to find yourself in difficulty in this game. You wouldn't think it when you see how much this is better than the average AI ship. But then again, if you make a mistake, you can find yourself in danger very quickly. So, it's 10 to 4 o'clock. When it's 4 o'clock, I know that my mining gear is almost at the station. And we can go for the diamonds. Okay. I always enjoy shutting me down a python or two, but I already decided I'd best not repeat myself. Target the power plant, it's easy enough. And really, ever since I switched to beam lasers, I understand the importance of going for critical points, because with the beam lasers, which have 100% accuracy, or almost, you always hit them, unlike the multi-cannons that they used to have. And look at my new engines doing their work properly for a change. Switching to no flight assist, so that I can keep him in the middle of the cockpit for longer. %, 6%, and... Did he just escape? No, it's not him. Keep shooting, keep shooting. No, he's not escaping. Bam! We still haven't won, like really. How many must I kill of these guys? Ah, the Type 9, I cannot disregard. The opportunity of destroying a Type 9. Why have you brought a merchantman in a war zone? I don't know. NPCs do strange things. Still going for the power plant, just an old habit of mine, hard to kill. Why would you bring something like that in a war zone? Just to die, basically. I mean, it looks menacing enough. The first times I saw this when I started to play Elite, I remember thinking that must be the strongest warship in the game. It looks so aggressive. In fact, it's anything but. It's just a merchantman. It's also not as good as an Anaconda at anything, not even trading. They should have made it a better trading ship, really. There's no reason to fly that instead of an Anaconda except the price, so it becomes useless as soon as... But look at that, I'm under heavy attack at the moment. And be careful, huh? I still have less than ideal armor, because I went for the better... okay, battle 1. They crash into. I went for the better fuel screw when I had to move 10 systems away, and this is the reason I actually risk being damaged pretty severely the very moment I find myself without shields. 54. I think we can go cash in the bonds, maybe pick a cool mission or two, but then we can start thinking about mining, because my gear should be there already. And you might not know it, but actually probably the Corvette is the best mining ship in the game. It's very good for mining. It's got just the right combination of hard points, and also of course the cargo hold, and in addition to that you can keep good weapons, so it's actually a good ship for mining, very good. It becomes almost fun to mine in this. Okay, closest station is Robinson Dock. Let's pay a visit to Robinson Dock. I'm not landing on another planet, it's not worth it. Unless there's also an outpost here. In fact there is. Planetary port. Shall we go there? Wait a sec. McMahon Beacon. Just to see the surface of the planet and maybe explore it a bit. I mean, it's always cooler to land on planets. People tend to hate it, because they say it's a waste of time, but you get to see a planet, so it's not bad. Planets are one of the coolest places to be, I guess, no? As opposed to non-planets, meaning the eternal void of space. It's also close. It's closer, actually. It will take less, I think. Let's try to do the entry correctly this time. Look at that huge crater. I want to go inside the crater too. McMahon Beacon, here I come. Wait for me. I usually try to drop at 100 kilometers. It seems like it strikes a good balance, huh? In fact it does. Look at it. By the time we come out of re-entry, I should be there, more or less. today I only see one type of planetary port. It's the exact same thing as before. It's the exact one. The two towers, I call it. No, I'm too far for requesting a docking. Ah, this is actually the coalition of Uteran. I don't know, they're the ones I'm fighting for. No, it's correct. It's correct. I didn't go to the house of the enemy, likely. That would have been a bit of a counterproductive choice, even though the game actually doesn't make you pay anything for it. There is no negative aspect. Basically, you are supposed to fight for every faction at the same time as a player. They don't punish you for doing so, not outright. You get lower reputation, but not so much lower. Okay. Practically, it's the two towers with a piece, like the top piece from the Empire State Building in the middle, I guess. Interesting type of construction with a bunch of solar panels. I'm not sure I turn off night vision for once. Yeah, look at this ingenious landing. I'll just slam it inside the landing bay. Boom! I mean, I don't get points for accuracy, but it's faster, so it's okay. Right, it's faster at least in the approach moment. Then you still gotta align it. And I still suck at it. Well, I suck at it because it's freaking hard. Not just my fault. Okay, here we are. So, restock, refuel, repair. Cash in the money from the zone. Not much, but it's still money. Let me see if it gives me access to an interesting mission or two. Coalition of Uteran. Assassinate deserter, disable the mega ship, disable the mega ship, massacre. 17 millions. 72 pirates. This is not bad, huh? I'll take it. Disable the deserter, massacre. Wartime surface target scan operation. That one is not bad for 17 minutes. Let's bookmark this place. No, I don't need it. I have the mission that reminds me where it is. What time is it? I think we should have the mining equipment more or less there, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's waste some more time. I'm not starting the other mission because it would take too long. Let's just waste some time by going into that crater that looks interesting. And then we go back to the other planet, where I hope my mining equipment will be now. Was this right? No. Where was the big crater that I saw when I arrived? Ah, here it is. Coalition of Uteran. It's a shame that you cannot deploy the fighter when you're on a planet. It would be cool to explore the planet with the fighter. It's farther than I ever imagined. What's that? I stop right on the rim. I'm trying to make it go as fast as possible. It's still not very fast, unfortunately. Oh, here we are. This is the rim. I mean, it's a fairly interesting landmark. Let's take a look around. Unsuitable terrain. Well, of course. We cannot have fun, no? Oh, wait, I saw some... Yeah. No. Apparently this should work. Yeah. Deploy. Ah, excuse me, man. Hey, I didn't see the chat. Of course, if you say read the chat, but I'm not reading the chat, I still won't be seeing it. I asked Eugene to send my fully decked account as a joke. To send my fully decked joke. To send me. Ah, yes, I wrote this is a joke. You can as long as you're not mass locked. I don't remember what I was saying. Read the chat. As long as you're not mass locked. What was I saying at the time? Not sure, not sure. You can land, maybe. But my multi-crew is active now. No. How does my phone work? Ah, the fighters. Ah, really? Ah, okay, the fighters. Okay, I must do it then. I must try. Excuse me, guys, I wasn't looking at the chat at the time. I just going the wrong way. Yeah, the crater is the other way. I intended to go down the crater. But this place have very low gravity or something. Better, better. But actually, we will make a great jump. It's better. I start with maximum speed. Let's do it, guys. Jump into the crater. Can I get to the other side of the crater? Well, I guess not, because I spun the car. But it accelerates in such a short amount of space that... And jump! Catching some serious air here. I don't see anything of value yet. Whee! It's got such a cool feeling of acceleration when you do this. That looks good. Wait a sec. Oh, I shouldn't have tried. Yeah, it's not so easy to stop at this point. I guess we're getting all the way to the bottom, whether I see something of interest or I don't. But I did see something of interest out there. It's there. Look at it. Look at it. Outcrop. I knew there would be one inside the crater. With phosphorus, which is not the best thing. Why does it look so yellow? Is phosphorus normally yellow? Selenium. Selenium ain't bad. Selenium is used for shields, I think, isn't it? And sulfur. And carbon. Well, the selenium wasn't bad. Already the selenium made this little stop worth it, I guess. Trying to spot things. Don't see anything of value. You wouldn't think it was this fun, but actually it is a lot of fun. No, there is nothing. At this point I might as well get to the bottom. Let's get to the bottom of this. Possibly by not killing ourselves in the process. This is pretty cool, huh? I remember this. You got an immense feeling of size in the air. You really can feel you're in the middle of this giant arena. It looks incredibly cool. Ah, I see something. Yeah, a meteorite. Yeah, I see something. What happened? The meteorite. No, the mesosiderite. The mesosiderite. Carbon, phosphorus, manganese. Yeah, let's pick everything. Carbon. Phosphorus. The other one was better, I think. And nickel. And something else I rolled to the... I don't know, actually it's another mesosiderite. Okay. We hit the mother lode right here. Tungsten. Manganese. And niobium. Stuff is good, I think. It's not the usual type of stuff that you find everywhere. Oh, I feel sorry I have to leave this place. I think I should probably bookmark it as well. It's also so close to the city, no? So you come to the city to cash in your missions. But then you go hunting for minerals inside this giant crater. At this point, I might as well get to the bottom. Maybe it's farther than I imagine. But can you imagine the size of this meteorite? Imagine the 1 second what kind of rock could produce this. What size of rock? This is something that would probably break the earth in two. Like the Gulf of Mexico is nothing to this. Whee! Okay. Well, maybe the Gulf of Mexico has been... it's like not as big as it used to be because of the erosion and the various processes of the Earth, whereas this is a dead planet compared to Earth. But it's kind of difficult to explain something like that in English, but I think you get what I mean. Earth is a transforming process, whereas a planet such as this is basically as is. So any scar it gets, such as this enormous crater, will remain such forever. Let's start recalling the ship, you know? I'll try to get this thing safely on board this time. I think it's time. I can go and get my mining equipment in the other system. This detour was absolutely worth it though. In terms of materials, there's no doubts about it. It probably would be worth it to stick around as well. I almost broke the SRV, by the way. Is the ship actually coming my way? Yeah. It's finding a place to land, which is not so simple apparently. No, she managed to find it. Here you go. Good ship. Doing your job. With how much you cost, yeah. I could bet that the feet wouldn't touch the ground, but I guess if it's good enough for the game, it will be for me as well. Come on, port ship. Let me try the thing that Marlock was saying, that I can deploy the fighters, like when not much long, but can I actually then go lower with them, or will they just disconnect if I try? The fact is, I would like to do a low altitude flying with the fighters, that was my idea. Meaning that, do they have to stay outside of the mass locked area, or can they go below? I think they changed it. Originally, you just couldn't. Now you can instead. Let me see. You actually can. You can go wherever. But they changed it, Murdoch, didn't they? It wasn't possible. They changed it, absolutely. I remember very well, like getting angry together with a friend of mine because we wanted to assault an installation while he was flying the fighter, and we couldn't do it. So actually now you can do it, but it's been changed. Or has it? Maybe I just failed at the time. It's pretty cool, I won't deny it. It's such a good way to scout. It's also a very good way to scout because with the fighter you can move fast, find the outcrops, and then go there with SLV, I guess. Well, you gave me a very useful piece of information. Thank you, Murdoch. Let's go to the mining hotspot that I intended to visit from the beginning of the stream. Then it can be done. I can do, for instance, canyon flying with this. If I find a canyon, of course. Poi suck at landing fighters or something. Hi, Christoph. Thank you for liking the stream. I'm trying to land this thing. I suck at landing fighters, unfortunately. And now my secret is out. And now my secret is out because it puts itself sideways for no reason. Oh, I broke the ship. Eventually I'll destroy the fighter. Eventually I will. I know this. But it's strange because it doesn't do... It behaves strangely all around. And it doesn't stop. Okay, that's it. Switch to mothership. You land it. Recall file. I don't know, guys. Yesterday I had the same problem. It's almost like I got a problem with my controls. Possibly. There you go. Okay. Returning to Boran, I think it was its name. Move the filter. No, that's Jambayan. Wait a sec. Where is the place that I intended to return to? Boran, yeah. Ah, it was more downward rather than upward, like I thought. 3 jumps. Unfortunately, it had to be on the other side of the planet. Of course it had. This planet was very close to the sun, so here's why it's so luminous. Actually, I'm going straight into the conflict zone, but I don't want to do more conflict zone. We did it so much this week. Okay. It's a big planet, I think. There are some pretty tall mountains over there. And there's a lot of these huge craters, too. This is an interesting world. I didn't dislike my visit. Also ended up being worth a couple of worthwhile minerals. Come on. It's a bit too big. Even. What's the stuff? Ah, the special defense sector. Look at that. So many mysteries in this game. What's a special defense sector? Rai installation. Oh, okay, this is just a facility. Let's zoom away. Time waits for no one. Three jumps, if I'm not mistaken. One. And I took so many missions, I'll probably do none of these. Probably. Well, it's got 6 days of time, it's not so short a time span. I mean, for 15 million, no, 17 million, you can destroy 70 ships. But if I do it alone, it will be the entire stream, basically. It's better to do it with someone else. 6 days of time. 2 jumps. These are all win missions, by the way. 36, 4 million. 45, 72, 17 millions. This one is the best one. I keep them all too. Yeah, why even remove them? It's the same penalty anyway, whether you remove them or just outright not complete them. Boran, here I come. The name of the settlement where I had my stuff sent to, I remember it when I see it, I hope. Otherwise I can find it in my browser history, because I googled for it and then found it in ABDB. But I should find it, I think. Oh, what did I open? The system map. Whoosh. Wait. Okay, I didn't go to the star exclusion zone, that was my worry. Settlement. Was the Brothers installation. And we gotta find the actual rings where these overlapping zones are. I presume we will. Should I go assist? Yeah, probably. Maybe I can find this information online. Boran. Boran A2. Boran A2, ring B. Okay. Is A2 the place where I'm heading? No, it would be the other one, I think. Come on, well, okay. No, but it's that, it's A2. No, I gotta go to Brothers installation first anyway. Disabling the assist because it will never let me land properly. Brothers installation, here I come. Oops, this is wrong. This is not a good gliding pattern. I gotta go around. Now it's looking better, I think. Yes. Gotta reach the right inclination before you dive. Ah, yes, I remember this place. I remember that thing especially. I came down from the same side. I must act in a very predictable way. I wish you could save presets for your ship so that you don't have to do the outfitting every time you want to change your job. Unfortunately, either you have two ships configured for different things, or you will have to do it every single time. Request docking. Pending pad 11. I completely missed it. How annoying. But here we are. I did this the same as before too, am I wrong? And see, there is at least one case where the triangular shape of the ship becomes handy when you need to insinuate yourself inside one of these landing platforms. And now, well, I only have to refuel, but most of all, we go outfitting. Also, I think this place has legal facilities here, which is kind of handy. Not that I have anything to cash in, but still. Okay, let's get into the mining business now. What time is it? 4:25. We can do something before then. We can start it. So. We need mining lasers. Here's my stuff here, right there. Is he installed? Well, I don't know. He's installing it somewhere. Mining laser. You hear the sound, but you don't see it happen, unfortunately. In place of the multi-cannon, you need, I think, the seismic charge launcher. Yeah, and the two small are the subsurface and the abrasion blaster. You see, it's made for mining, basically. It's the perfect mining ship. Perfect. You have one hard point for each tool. You wouldn't think a super expensive warship is actually the best one for mining, but here we are. Subsurface. Yeah. So, beam laser, mining, seismic, abrasion, and subsurface. Perfect. It's perfect. It's made for this. And in terms of optional, we'll see. I think I need the big cargo holds, of course. I have 7E. I will be foregoing my shield cells, unfortunately, but there's no way around it. If you want to do things in style. Cargo rack. The fighter hangar, honestly, I would keep it. It's not bad to have. Collector limpet controller, of course, that's very important. Put the fuel scoop here, because I always carry a fuel scoop. The detailed surface scanner, that's also important, in place of the super cruise assist, I guess. It's not essential. Then, collect. What am I missing? What else did I bring here? These are just the weapon ceremonies. Some extra cargo racks, but are they really necessary? I wouldn't say so. Ah, the pulse wave analyzer is important. Yeah, what's this? Ah, it's, what's its name? This thing. The utility, whatever. Well, I don't need so many sync launchers, I guess. What did I forget? I think. Store modules. Ah, the Prospector Limpet. The Prospector Limpet is kind of useless, to tell you the truth, but I will still get it. So it's an optional internal rank 3. What can we remove? We won't be needing a planetary vehicle hangar while we do this, but then again it might be fun to have. Let's put it in place of the module reinforcement package. Anyway, my shields will be just as good, so it's worth it, it's worth it. Okay, Collector Limp. And Prospector Limpet. What else? It's Inc. Pulse Super Cruise, Wolves Reinforcement. It's everything, we put everything on it, yeah. Okay, how much cargo do I have like this? $256, maybe I would like some more. But there isn't much else that I can remove actually, yeah? Ah, also the military compartment, if it's available, and they only have full reinforcement here. I would have preferred to have one cell at least, but unfortunately no. For scoop, in place of the planetary vehicle hangar, I could get a cargo rack, but it's not what. Let's start with this, then we'll decide. Anyway, to mine this much is not so quick, so give me the limpets, of course. I guess 200 should do. And no, unfortunately, I gotta set all my fire groups. So yes, let me think. I used to do it in a specific way for mining. Now I gotta remember which way it was. Okay, the first one is just... let's keep the mining lasers always on button 2. This will be my anchors, okay? And on button 1, depending on what you gotta do. If you gotta fight, it's Group A. Abrasion Blaster, Group B. Seismic Charge, Subsurface. Ah no, you need to have the collectors always active as well. So... collector limpet, the collector are best always active, you know? Yes, they are. So, collector limpet go on 2. Okay. Then on 1 you have... got my mining lasers. Ah, down here. Mining laser. Okay. abrasion blaster, seismic charge, subsurface, and that's it. The final one has, of course, one is always collector, except for the first one where we place the utility. Pulse wave analyzer, put it on 2, yeah. I think it should work like this. Maybe it's not perfect, but it should work. Yeah, the detail surface scan. More or less it's what I used to do, I think. Let's go. So, we said I had to go to the second planet, yes. I think, oh damn it, I don't remember. Well, I'll check the Google again. I'll check the Google, not just a Google. Time is it? We can do some mining, If I see too many hostile players, I will have to do it in a private group, guys, because I don't have defenses on my ship. Now it's a mining barge, basically. The planet was Boran A2 Ring B. Boran A2 Ring B. It's the closest one, actually. It's very close. Hi Ragatian, the mining lasers and stuff probably don't work in scanning mode, so they could share buttons with the scanning equipment. Yeah, I know, I was thinking about it. In fact, I did. I think I did that, I'm not sure. The pulse analyzer I should set differently. This game needs more fire groups, really. Let me check again while we go there. I forgot the pulse analyzer. Or have I? Detailed surface? No, it's here. It's here. My theory is that I should be able to use it, yeah. Composition scanner. The composition. Also, I didn't set. Well, they're kind of useless, really. But I should probably. What did I do with the mining laser? This is wrong. No, I don't know. Wait. One. No, this is wrong. It should be active only in one group. So uselessly complicated. No, this is wrong. No, because in this way it won't work, basically. Must be only on the first one, yes. I don't know, let's test it and see what happens. I forgot the prospector limpet, yes. Not that they're very useful, but at the same time. More or less. Thank you for your advice, Ragatian. Let's test it. It should more or less work, I guess. My cargo hold is a bit small. I would have liked it to be bigger, but at the moment I don't have the stuff to get it. I see anacondas flying about. Okay, so basically it's the surface. Here it is. Pulse wave and surface scanner. Yeah, it works like that. Yeah, so this is what I want. What's that over there? Why does it look so weird now? 30 new messages. What did it do? I scrolled up somehow, never seen it happen, honestly. Okay, ring B, it said. We'll just scan them all and we will find the ring B, I guess. I see no players whatsoever, I'm in open. Apparently this was the super popular mining hotspot, and yet I'm alone. I'm in open, no? Yeah. Well, I mean, super popular doesn't mean necessarily that they will be in the same instance as me. Not complaining, Most players in this game are actually hostile, and while you're running a mining ship, it's kind of dangerous to meet one. Okay, I should be able to scan from here. Okay. Now, how do I tell which of these are overlapping? No, I mean, the overlapping part is easy. You gotta find the diamonds overlapping. What's this strange sound? Nothing, I'm okay. Low temperature diamonds. I need several low temperature diamonds that actually overlap. This one, I think. Yeah, here it is. 1 and 2. Yes, this is where I want to be. There's only 2 though, huh? I think I heard that there were a triple overlapping point here. Not sure. Well, I'll go here. Low temperature diamond. I'll go here. This is good enough. It's overlapping, there's 2 of them. Let's check it out. Still keeping an eye on radar, but I don't see other places. I think we can do it safely. Yeah, slow down. I'm trying to slow down. I think we're arriving a bit fast. Ah! You have no idea how it feels in VR. But it's okay. So now, still no players anywhere. Let's start with the pulse wave, I guess. Ah, it's a scanning mode. Am I supposed to do this? Because I don't know. Sometimes I do this, but actually you can find minerals everywhere, despite where you use it. Like, it tells you there's minerals in a specific place, but then there are none. Oops, I forgot which one I was going for. This, I think it was this. Oh, this has something in it. Liquid oxygen, lithium hydroxide. Ah, let's deploy the fighter just for cover. Is anything of value actually coming out of this thing? Warning, fighter launch broken. Well, excuse me, nothing is coming out. Anyway, this is lithium hydroxide, not what I'm looking for. I want the diamonds. I'm here for all your diamonds. There's a big cluster over there, I think. No, just one. Why am I going in rear gear? What the hell? I think behind this, huh? That one. I'll go try that one. It's very orangey. Ah, look at that. That's very intense orange. It might be good. I don't know if it makes a difference. Honestly, I never really understood mining in this game. Like many other things, it's kind of weird. Where is my prospector? Right, I think. Ah, mining lasers can be used only in... Ah, I see. Methanol monohydrate crystals. I don't think this stuff is worth anything, honestly. Methanol monohydrate crystals. No, I'm not picking it up. Okay, pulse wave again. Eventually I'll find them. There's one there. I wonder if there's an easy way to know the value of stuff before picking it up. I'm not sure. Did they just fire a shaft by mistake? I think so, honestly. Collector. Prospector. Low temperature diamonds. Okay. Just what the doctor ordered. Incorrect cockpit mode. Because these are the beam lasers. These are the mining lasers. Why did they put my mining lasers off center? Okay, start opening the cargo scoop and releasing these collectors. Ha! 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 I forgot a refinery. I forgot a refinery. No, I even found the stuff. Okay, guys. I forgot the refinery. I guess it had to end like this. Value doesn't really matter, since the low temp diamonds makes the others seem worthless. Too bad I forgot the refinery. I know I forgot something. God damn it. I'm an idiot. Can I find one close by? I must be an idiot. I knew I forgot something. I found them but forgot the most essential part. Where is my mouse? Okay, find not commodity, find station. That's so many things that you gotta remember for this game. What's the best one? The 4A. Closer to Boran. Hey, thank you for the follow, Brett. I'm sorry for my oversight, very slight oversight. Anderson Orbital in Irula. Let's hope it doesn't take too long. Damn, I found the diamonds and well, okay. You find diamonds, you gotta go to Irula first. I need to pick up the fighter as well. Oh no, the fighter is no longer, it never deploy actually, which is not bad. Irula. Did almost everything correctly, almost. Irula it is. What's the name of the station again? Anderson Orbital. Okay. Won't take long, I promise. We will do some mining before the end of the stream, I hope. I hope. Now also I noticed that the mining lasers don't fire together with the beam lasers, meaning that I can put them on the same group. That's important, I will do it. Let's go to Anderson Orbital for the time being. In fact, this saves me a fire group because I can beam lasers and mining lasers. Put them both on group 1 and basically group 2 is obsolete. There you go. Good. How can you go mining without a refinery? Oh, look, a player. Two, actually. Hey, wait a second. I'm still flying a mining ship. Should I worry? Let me see if they position in an aggressive way. No, they're minding their own business, apparently. Keeping an eye on these guys, running a mining ship at the moment. It's not the safest thing to... This is just where you would come to sell your minerals, no? So, quite the hunting ground. No, but they're not behaving in an aggressive manner. Oh, what an interesting planet, so brown color. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. Mission target wanted. Really? Can I fight him just with the beam lasers? I think so. In a mining ship. Just, it's called Elite Dangerous for a reason. Let's incur some danger. I don't have my shield cells, but I can still escape if need be. He won't certainly be able to suppress me. This is a mission target even. Cold Heart. Where are my weapons? Here they are. Just the beam lasers, nothing else. That's all I'm packing at the moment. In fact, it's more than enough. They just fire an heat sink for no reason. It's more than enough for this guy. Of course, guys, this means we won't be able to do any mining because I was too low on time. I'll be able to get the refinery at least. I'm sorry that I failed like that. But anyway, this will make for a more interesting beginning on next time stream. We will be going straight to the mining of the low temperature diamonds. Oh, the sound I'm hearing is not actually coming from a heat sink. I don't know what it is, to tell you the truth. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the fire. Well, I don't care. At this point, I only care for time. Maybe I'll find some other useful piece of equipment here. We'll see. And here we are. I was so sure I remembered everything. No, oops, the refinery. Tiny oversight. Here we are, here we are. I hope ADDB didn't betray me, because otherwise I don't know where to go look for the refinery. Hey, thank you for the follow. Hey, it's a Japanese viewer. Stuff Story Tobu. Stuff Story Tobu, I think is your name. I can read katakana. It's some difficulty. Let me check it again. Wait a second, landing. Tafu Story Tobu, I think. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the pronunciation. I'm sorry, man. Thank you for following the stream anyway. Okay, let's go to the outfitting screen. I guess I should bring some other ship here. Huh? This will be my base for a while. What can we use in this next? Also, because if I keep this as a mining ship, what are we going to fight in? You know what I like to use again? The Federal Gunship. Too bad it costs 2 millions to bring it here. No, no, no. 2 millions is a bit too much. 1 million large ship. Fair the Lens. Less than 1 million. Great Phantom is not outfitted as a combat ship. Well, the Fair the Lens is good. 1 million is nothing, no? Considering we will be getting low temp diamonds. Let's bring it here. How's my balance currently? Okay, okay. It's good. We're going to start mining next time and I'll be extremely rich in a short while. Also I hope. So this refinery, yeah? Here it is. 4A. Time is it? No, I gotta end it here. I won't be able to reach it again. Not today, not today. Let me do one final thing before I disconnect. I wanted my suit to match the color of the ship. It's just very important to me. Joy RX axis, okay. Face, head, accessory, body, I think. Yeah. There is no green suit, really? Suit categories. How's this one? Ah. Yeah, but it costs arcs. What's the free options that we have? Ah, this is greenish enough. This is better, I think. You gotta buy the pack, like you can't buy a single piece. It's also very, very expensive. Well, I guess. What's the full black one? The full black one is pretty cool, but I wanted it to be greenish. Okay, guys, and this is my final achievement of today. Changing my clothes, finally. Confirm. Now green, like the ship. Yeah. So, unfortunately I'm out of time. Tomorrow, 2 hours before this time, I start streaming Elite Dangerous again, and we go straight to mining. If anyone cares to join, I honestly think I will start in open, but then switch to private groups, or even start private group, because the problem is I'm not in a combat ship, and I am streaming. The potential for griefing is present. I gotta account for that. I can defend myself from many dangers, but not all dangers in this configuration. And honestly, there is always someone that can outpower you, maybe by coming with friends. If a friend joins, certainly we can do it in open, otherwise it will be a private group. But we won't be mining the entire stream, of course. I will start by mining, then we will move to some combat, and we'll see. Anyway, all my stuff is very close to the low temp diamond hotspot. I think it would be interesting not to watch, to see how to make some big money finally. I also need the money. I need the money hard. I need the money bad, I mean. So, having said this, tomorrow morning I might be busy and perhaps start a bit later, but I will come and play, I promise. And tomorrow after, and it will be in the morning, SnowRunner, and in the afternoon this. And that's it. Monday I'll probably be busy, but tomorrow I can play. See you then. Thanks for watching today. Ciao ciao.